Good afternoon, Gemini. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome aboard the Cosmic Chariot. I'm going to be your tarot reader today. My name is Tyler. How are you guys doing? Alright, so Gemini, this is going to be your love reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign. Not all messages will resonate, but take what resonates and leave the rest behind. For that being said, Gemini, cross watchers, you are welcome here. Just know that these messages will be intended for Gemini, so if you do end up resonating with any of these messages, they can be vice versa. Gemini, you are also welcome to flip any of these messages if you feel like they are vice versa or the role is reversed. And yeah, for that being said, if you would like, if you do end up resonating or liking the video or enjoying it, please, you know, you are welcome to hit that like button and subscribe so that way you are notified on any other videos that I have on Gemini. All right, so for that being said, let's divide up the deck and see what you got. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords in reverse. So I did get this for the Taurus reading. So if you are dealing with a Taurus or just, well, if you're dealing with a Taurus, go check that love reading out. I'll, put it on the screen at the 2-minute mark. But yeah. But if you're not dealing with a Taurus, then you're possibly dealing with releasing a third party situation. All right. Cool. So we'll start with your side of the reading, and then we'll get to your partners, and then to the future outcome situation. All right. So Gemini, when it comes to you are very closed off. You may be holding things close to you. You may be not wanting to let go of things. Maybe that's kind of the energy you're putting off right now. Maybe think money's a little tight, so you're kind of holding on to anything that you can, because anything that's valuable, so that way you can be secure in some way, shape, or form. You also have the Empress here when it comes to your emotions, but it's in reverse, so you're not really feeling like yourself during this time whenever you are watching this. So you're not feeling like yourself, you're not feeling fertile, none of that. And it's just like, maybe you're just going through this breakup very hard. Like it's putting a toll on you. I just saw a flash of lightning, or I guess, well, there's, okay, so lightning and thunder. So I don't know if it's raining or there's a lot of chaos going around, but either way, when it comes to your desires, they may be a bit clouded because you do have the Seven of Cups here. Seeing how you, well, the Seven of Cups is, illusions, clouded judgment, not really sure what to do. And right now you're just kind of like soaking in that depression feeling, like, what do I do now? I'm not sure where to go. All I have left are these Four Pentacles. What do I do? And you do end up seeing these 8 cups or these 7 cups, but they're just an illusion. They're not actually there. You may feel like you have all these options, but you actually don't have many options to choose from. Let's see what's going on with your partner's side of the reading, and then we'll move forward to the outcome of the situation. Alright, so when it comes to your partner, they are coming out as the Eight of Swords, so they see everything's clearly because it's in reverse. If it was in the upright, then they would be closed-minded. They, wouldn't really be paying attention that much, and, they would be putting themselves in danger. Right now, they see all the danger around them. They're removing themselves from a situation possibly that maybe you put them in a third party situation because you thought you had so many options that you didn't really care if they left. Whatever the roles is, it's going to be different for everyone. So, that's why I say, take it as it resonates. 444 just popped up. So be careful if you're also seeing 9/11. Those are signs of alertness. Be aware. Chaos is around you. But anyways, when it comes to your partner's side of emotions, they are coming out as the Three of Wands in reverse. So they aren't really waiting. So if you feel like this person's just going to wait on you to come back, or they're going to come back to you, they're moving on. Like, they don't really, they're living their life. They're not going to wait for you to come back to them, or um, for you to like get yourself into gear. They're just going to live their life, because right now their desires are the Ace of Cups. They're getting what they desire. They're getting this blissful energy. Like, someone's about to drop some money on them. Like, they're about to get an increase. This could mean that their finances are being blessed. Like, they are getting a ton of money, a ton of abundance. Not Possibly not a ton, because it is only the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Pentacles, but even the Ace of Pentacles is awesome because it's a gift that you just aren't expecting. When it comes to the future outcome of the situation, hold on. Alright, so when it comes to the future outcome of the situation, you have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is someone that is a bit childish, but knows very little knowledge. So they're intelligent, but they could use a little bit more, knowledge, right? They are just at the beginning. They're starting to learn things. This could be a child. Maybe there's a child involved. Maybe you two have a child together and they are an air sign. But it doesn't have to be that way. It could be that they're starting to learn, or someone's starting to learn what problems they actually caused in the relationship, or what problems that were their fault and not the other person's. Because maybe they blame the other person for something that they didn't even do. Like, they were doing intentional to themselves, and stuff like that. This could mean that, maybe you could have been more giving, instead of feeling like, I have all these options in front of me. I don't really need to give you anything back. You should be giving me stuff, right? That because you have the Six of Cups here, which is, taking energy. One person's giving, the other person is receiving. And they're not really giving much back. But when it comes down to it, you got to see which side you are, actually giving. Were you giving to the situation? Were you nurturing it? Were you providing, adequate, relationship status or whatever, like an adequate, healthy relationship? It's just, who was giving more in this situation? Was it you? Were you giving anything? Were they giving stuff? You're kind of reflecting on it. You're kind of like, oh, I could have did that, and if I could have bought them flowers, and they would have been okay. They would have been all right, But because I didn't, they don't feel loved. They don't feel nurtured. This could be you feeling that way. Like, they could have at least bought me flowers and I would have been fine with it, right? But it is what it is. Let's pull one more card for you and one more card for them. The Ace of Cups. So I did mistakenly say the Ace of Pentacles before, or the Ace of Cups and as the Ace of Pentacles. And look what came out, the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this person's getting their aces. They're getting what they desire because they weren't wrong in the situation. They were true to you, and they realized that possibly you were a karmic. And, sometimes it has to be like that. Sometimes we're the karmic and sometimes they're the karmic. But either way, we're both going to be teaching each other something because, the master learns just as much as the students, if not more. The master is teaching the students, but the students are also teaching the master. So that's kind of how you have to look at it in this situation. Although some people have to go through karmics a few more times than others, but other people, they get it right off the bat. They're like, okay, I gotta fix that. I gotta move forward. I can't let this hold me back. Um, and you do have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So again, you're not feeling like yourself. Your thoughts are kind of clouded. And you're not really giving me much information to go off of because it's like the same message. But on their side, it's different messages. So if you are the partner looking after a Gemini, then your reading looks good. Your side of it looks good. Their side, not so much. Could use some work. Um, but yeah, they just got to work on themselves. Or Gemini, you just got to work on yourselves and learn from the situation. Learn what you can do. Try to meditate to uncloud your judgment, or to make this illusion disappear, because you need this clarity. You need the clarity to open up in front of you. If you don't have the clarity, then all these problems are going to continue. All right, so let's see what advice cards you guys got. So I know this reading was kind of like against Gemini, but you gotta just take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, and some people really do need to hear that it was their fault in the relationship. Like, it's not always going to be, the other person's fault. Sometimes it's going to be your fault, and that's just how it is. And I'm probably going to get a bunch of dislikes on this video because it's supposed to be for Gemini, but it seems like it's for the cross watcher. But I just read what the cards tell me, and the cross watcher seems like they're in the right. They're being blessed for giving in the situation, and Gemini was always receiving. They weren't really giving back to the relationship or friendship, whatever it was. It just is what it is. This person's going to follow their intuition. They're going to follow their passion and do what's best for them, and it's going to lead them to a lot of success. Sorry. Alright, cool. Oh, you guys got a lot of advice. Eternal love. So if you guys are like married, or just like there's some sort of connection between you two, like maybe you guys are just taking a break, it does look like for some of you there is an eternal love here. So there will be happiness, there will be harmony, and there will be fulfillment. So if this wasn't like a major thing, like a major fight or a major breakup, you guys will combat this relationship, and it's going to become stronger for some. Others, you may have broken up with this person because of the Three of Swords reverse, so you're released to a third-party situation. But for others, you will find happiness. You will stay together and be stronger than ever. Perception, yeah. Beyond the veil of illusion. So yeah, you gotta really see beyond this veil of illusion that you're going through right now. There's so much illusions here in front of you that you gotta really uncloud your mind and actually see the bigger picture. Actually look at what's happening around you, because if you're not, then you're blind, I guess. Like, you're not seeing the truth out of the situation. You're going delusional, or getting delusional, or whatever. And you got lost love, surrender, healing, and release. So release these illusions and start healing from them. Stop blaming the other person and start focusing on that healing power, that maybe it was your fault in the situation. Release that negativity and just start healing your heart. And if you guys are still together, then heal the relationship. There's no reason to release someone if you guys can still make it work. If you guys can see your differences and um, you see the flaws in each other and yourselves, you and you can possibly still make it work, then go for it. Stay with this person. It looks like they're about to be blessed. But try to give back from the situation, because there's a lot of negativity here, or there's not really negativity, but there's just some pain on your side of the reading, and their side is kind of like blessed, right? And but you guys are connected either way. This is a true love situation. You guys may have had a fight and one went to their mom's and the other went to their dad's, or just stayed at the house. But either way, um, yeah, you guys can get through this. It's going to be rough for a little bit, but I feel like you guys can really get back together and um, be better than ever. You'll find happiness and you'll start learning things that you didn't really understand why certain things were happening before. But now you're going to start being like, oh, okay, well, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have blamed them for that. Maybe I should put more effort into trying to help them, or trying to mend this relationship, try to heal the relationship. Maybe I should put more work into the relationship. That's the things that are going to start coming to you, and once you start healing. All right. So Gemini, this is going to be your love reading. I know it wasn't the best, but I hope you guys enjoyed and got something from it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help grow my channel, and I really do appreciate it. And yeah, namaste. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and check out any of my other videos, the links will be down in the description below, and the other videos will pop up on the screen. If they're not the videos that you want to see, you can also go to my channel and check those ones out. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.